Alright, and welcome to episode 12, where I try to recover my souls real quick while I do an intro and, talk about life and this and that and whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and skip all these enemies because they're not really important. I don't think they actually get up, so they don't do anything. Nope, and they don't, so we can go ahead and avoid them because I gotta go get my souls. Now, this is where you would normally go through, but in the last episode I ended up going left to get a few items. One of which is very useful, and I will explain why in a minute. But before I do, I'm trying to get my souls back, and we're going to try and avoid this guy. And then we are going to run over here. Now, oh, that's useful. Okay, so you can jump down there. There's a little shortcut. That's the first time I've ever seen that. It's probably been there this whole time, but whatever. Whole bunch of great arrows are going to be flying towards you. They shouldn't hit you because I talked to the giant earlier, so we should be good, but try to avoid them because if you're too close, you'll also get hit as well. Gonna run back up here. I'm trying to get that item. Alrighty, and I'm gonna run past this person. We're gonna fight him later, but I want to get a shortcut real quick. Now, two things. One, there's an item up here. There's an item around the corner, but did she follow me? Nope. No, she did not. Okay, so there's an item also around here. So once you get those two, then we are going to run down here before... Yep, she noticed me. More blood loss. Awesome. Kick this ladder and hurry up and descend before she hits you. I don't know if she can climb ladders too, but we are about to find out. Finally. Okay, so before we get to everything in this area, I'm going to run back to the bonfire real quick now that I got this shortcut. I can skip all of those things, and here's a shortcut to the bonfire. We're going to go back to Firelink Shrine really quick, because I definitely do need that torch, because I don't want to have to deal with bleed damage all the time. Now, when you see me pull up the travel menu and you see a location and you see what looks like some symbols next to that location, it looks like persons. It means that there's traffic in that area, and that also means that there's possibly invasions in that area as well. Now, you don't see them in these areas, I don't think, because I defeated the boss. I'm not sure about that. Don't know how that works. Dark Souls isn't explain everything in perfect detail, so I did pick up a few souls that I could use right now. Now the torch isn't really going to cost that much, so. And I did pick up some ash when I was fighting that guy. So the two guys. So we're gonna give
Gracious,
that.
let I own her.
Eventually, at some point, when you give her an ash, she'll start selling Titanite shards and large Titanite. Yeah, sure, we can get this. I don't want to say that's the most useful thing ever, but it's pretty useful because when your HP is full, you have extra damage absorption, but my HP is hardly ever full, because all the BS in Dark Souls.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take nourish.
I think I got a good point here. Some more vitality. I'm going to bring that up to 15 as well.
Farewell, I made the...
Now, every time you level up, the souls requirement goes up, and it doesn't stop. Trust me. I have a character who is like 253 soul level, and in order to level him up, I need, I think, like 200,000 souls just for 1 point. So I have a friend who's almost level like four
Please.
something. It takes him like 1.4 million souls to level up, so it doesn't stop, like not at all. So now that I unlocked that shortcut, I'm going to show you a little shortcut every time you're here so you don't have to go up there and deal with all the BS. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this and replace it for this for now. Anytime you see any type of these enemies that have worms or are made of worms, their weakness is fire. So anything dealing with fire, related to fire, will work on them. Like a firebomb. Alrighty. Yes I do, and I do have this as well. Alright, this will be useful. So we are going to run this way, and I'm going to try and pull this guy so the other one doesn't notice me. Oh. Okay. Alright. Not too bad, 3 hits. Now, I have the torch, so no more bleed damage. It's amazing. Oh, well, they do drop some stuff, so. Now, there is an area over there past a shortcut, but before I want to get to that, I want to go around here, because it goes to the same area, so we can just go around here, pick up the items, go back to that area, and then go back up the ladder. Crystal lizard here. Hopefully it didn't notice me. Now, there is a giant crystal lizard in this area. And then there's another crystal lizard over here. So the giant crystal lizard doesn't notice you until you get too close to it. So while getting this crystal lizard, you should be fine. You shouldn't get attacked by it. And before I actually get the lizard, I'm gonna get the other items so that way in case I die, I don't have to worry about that. Because we all saw what happened last time I took on a giant crystal lizard. But I'm better equipped this time, so let's see if it makes a difference. Alright, I'm gonna switch to this weapon. Hopefully it doesn't notice me. Okay, we're good. Yep, we're good. Alrighty, so I'm gonna apply this again because there is another worm guy here. Let me go ahead and just level up real quick. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now the good thing about the fire damage is that it actually interrupts her attack. Reduces their poise. Without the fire damage, it'd be smacking you as you're trying to hit them. So we're going to use this Wapone over here. I got everything, so let's go ahead and deal with this guy. Alrighty, buddy, come on. Now, because this is such a closed off area, he's mostly going to be doing jumps and the breath attack. Alright, can I catch him? Yes, I can. Not too bad. This is why I like the boss weapons. They are a tremendous help. Tremendous help. Okay, so now that we got everything in this area, we can move on to the next area. Now, thinking about it, this area is definitely going to be broken up into a few videos. And as you see me go through the areas, you will see why I'm breaking them up into a few videos. And I don't want to say most areas, but some of the bigger areas you do get bonfires that are spread out. However, this area, the Cleansing Chapel bonfire, which you saw me get where that guy was really long-winded and talking, is the only bonfire that you get. On top of that, you do get one other bonfire for the Covenant, but other than that, that's pretty much it. but they're shortcuts. They're shortcuts that go back to the bonfire, and that's important to know. Because with those shortcuts, you don't have to travel this whole area every time you come here. You just take the shortcut, and it shortens your time dramatically, especially dealing with all the enemies in this area. No more shield for you, sir. Alright, that was beautiful. That was awesome. That was beautiful. That big miss that you saw, that item that he threw is, I think it's called a hunter's charm. I do believe we have it. If you get hit with that item, you can't use your Estus for a short amount of time. Really annoying. Yeah, we do. It's the undead hunter charm. I wanted to deal with the spear guy first because the spear guy is definitely annoying. But I guess I'm gonna have to deal with the guy to the right first. Because he definitely is a reason I died. Plus, there's another guy that's hanging off on the ledge to the left, as well as the archer. So you have 4 things to worry about when going into that area. Well, he saw me. I'm going to see if I can climb these stairs as quickly as possible. And we're good. Alright. So, this area in particular is definitely shortcut heavy. As you notice, I'm making use of a lot of shortcuts to skip a lot of stuff already. I really don't want to fight her right now specifically because she is annoying to deal with and will take some good Estus. Alright, she didn't notice me. That's awesome. That's great. Now, I don't have to deal with the worm guys anymore, so I can go ahead and re-equip this bow. Alright, oh, well, that's nice. He's not even there yet. That's beautiful. Now, of course, they have the same range, so... This might seem a little tedious, but you saw me die before, and I'm really trying not to deal with that. So... Alrighty, and let's go ahead and deal with this guy real quick. I don't know why I was struggling there. Okay, shield. I'm trying to pull this guy so the other guy doesn't try and attack me in the middle of me attacking him. The poison is definitely a little bit higher. Alright, finally. So there's a guy around the corner here that you want to hit. And then there's these guys up here. Now I'm going to go ahead and equip... can I do both bows? Nope, definitely can't. If I do this bow, I definitely am over, so I can get rid of this. The short bow is great for close quarters fights, but his bow definitely does more damage. Alright, you can shut that up. Alright, so there's these little guys that you want to take out here. I do hate that the lock breaks. And then there is one to the left and then one ahead. So we're going to deal with the one to the left first. And the one ahead is carrying a great sword, so he's definitely going to take more shots. Alright, sir. It's an interesting move, that little poke move. Alrighty. There was another one to the left, but I have no idea where he went. I shot him and he just disappeared. Oh, there he is. Let's just get him real quick. Now there's archers there, and they have some incredibly amazing accuracy. There's two guys here. You might be able to knock them over. And then finally, dealing with these, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot them with the bow, because I'm not trying to deal with that right now. Alright, so that one... Yeah. Alright, good. Oh, I totally forgot he can still reach me. Alright, so there goes him. And then finally this guy over here. The arrows do curve, so wait till they're coming towards you to move. That blue ring that I got from Grey Rat definitely just saved my life right there. Alrighty, so now that we've dealt with him, there's one more guy to deal with here. And he is right here. Now, two things. One, there is these stairs here, and there's two ways to go. If you go right, there's two little short dudes waiting for you, so you definitely gotta have them come down and then deal with them as they come down. These guys are easier to take on with a shield. I would like to get to the first shortcut relatively quickly. And then there's one of these big ladies over here who is pretty difficult to deal with. See if I can grab this guy. Nope, that was horrible. Deal with this guy. That's wonderful. So now I can't heal. So I'm gonna have to wait until that disappears. I'm trying to get to that item over there, but I have to get through this lady first. I'm gonna try and play it smart so that we don't have to use too much Estus. Alright, let me just run and get this item real quick. In case I die, I can just come back to this area. Wow, she is chasing me hard. Don't get near her when she does that move. That is a grab move, alright? And you will lose a lot of health. Oh, I thought she was gonna... Oh, get away. Alright, that wasn't too difficult. Now for the rest of this godforsaken game. You know, I might just... how much damage should I do? When my vitality gets higher, I'll be able to equip both. Alright, so this guy I want to parry. Or attempt to parry, because we all have seen how well my parrying goes. This guy has a lot of stamina. You know, for a second I thought that was going to hit me. Alright, and right here is an ambush, but if you don't want to deal with the ambush, what you can do is you can just, and hopefully I make it, sprint, jump. Alright, I made it, great. It's amazing that I didn't roll off, because, oh, Oh, you didn't think I didn't see you, but I definitely saw you. Get out of my face. Alright, and on the list of traps around here, there are two. That was, that's funny. That is hilarious. Alright, so they're probably going to come up the stairs. Yep, there they are. So now I can deal with both of them, and then I don't have to deal with that trap. Then we have this guy around here that you want to deal with immediately because he throws one of those hunter charms. This guy doesn't do anything, but just in case he moves, I'm going to backstab him. And then there are some items in here, and there's, I think, 2. Yep. Scratch that. There might be 3. One up here. And then one on the wall. And there we go. Now, this area is going to be a little bit tough, and I'm going to show you a tiny little strategy that you can do. There's one of the twin blade, and then there's another one that walks down the stairs, so you want to get this one to come over here. Oh, still made it. One little throwing arrow, and we are good. So 3 hits and a throwing arrow, and I think I should be alright. Where's the other one? There she is. 3. Roll back. Throwing arrow. Definitely not. If you do manage to get one of her, well, her twin blades as a drop, they are pretty useful because they do bleed damage. That's another one of the twin blades that I like. Up here are 2 guys that light themselves on fire and run towards you, so you're just going to activate that, run back, eventually they'll jump, and you should be good. Oh, one of them dropped something. And then there's another guy to your left coming up these stairs. Kill him. There's a door here that you want to get. Now, we're not going to get those guys down there just yet, because I want to get the bonfire first. So, here's an item, I think, nope, never mind. Don't stand here for too long, because there's a giant down there, and he will kill you instantly if you are up there. So, we're going to deal with these clerics over here. They do throw fire, just like that. So, definitely listen for it. Nope, get out of here. They're pretty slow enemies and easy to kill, but they're annoying when they're near other enemies. So, there's 3 ways to go. We're going to go this way first. This is our first shortcut. And there's nothing over here, and we can get our shortcut. Now, at a time like this, if you're carrying this many souls and you want to go back and level up, that's perfectly fine. I would definitely recommend it. I'm not going to do it just yet because there's one more thing I want to grab before I go level up, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this video and then go towards the next segment with the next shortcut in the next video. If you see these blobs up on the ceiling, deal with them while they're on the ceiling. If you go under them, they will land on top of you and take health off, so definitely don't want to be dealing with that. Now, oh crap, totally forgot it's this way. Run past this blob, back out to the door, and we're gonna deal with those enemies. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this way. Oh, well, nope, no you can't. I thought you can go over here. Nope, that's not a hidden wall. But apparently you can't. And I'm waiting for the guy in white robes with an axe, him, right there. I want to deal with him before I deal with anybody else, because he's annoying And all of these like to blow themselves up. So I'm not trying to deal with him trying to hit me and all of these guys trying to blow me up at the same time. I'm gonna equip my katana so that way I can take out as many in one swoop as I can. And one more. And then this item's pretty important. It's an ember, that's why I came back for it. If it was something else unimportant, honestly, I would have skipped it because that's a lot of enemies for an item that might not be worth it. And I'm definitely going to let you know the items that are not worth it. No matter what you think, trust me, it's not worth it. Alright, and I really don't need to return to the bonfire. I'm just going to use a homeward bone. Now that I can buy endless amounts of them, this is a lot easier to do. I recorded episode 11 and 12 today. I'm probably going to record all the way up to the boss and then upload them all at the same time. I'm probably going to upload them tomorrow because rendering does take quite a bit. Let's go ahead and use these. Use these. And then finally this one. And then we level up. This is probably
Welcome
like a
home, I
good
shall speak.
3
Very
points
well, then
maybe.
take note.
Get that up to 15 and get this up as well. I am 100 souls short.
Farewell, Ashen One. May
Now, if you want to sell something and then like get another level up, that's cool, but I'd rather just deal with my weapons. Right, this sword, the Astora Greatsword, is in the Altar Greatsword category, and the reason why this is important is because when you two-hand these swords and you do your normal attack with this sword two-handed, it can't be parried. So if you're doing PvP and you see somebody who's trying to parry you, get yourself a Greatsword. The Astora Greatsword, in my opinion, is good for other builds that are not like strength builds. So that way you don't have to worry about getting parried and you can do damage at the same time. With that being said, I'm not really going to level it up right now. I do want to level up the Uchi Katana, but I've gotten it to the point where now I need Large Titanite in order to level it up. So there is another weapon that I do want to level up, and that is... I'm going to do the longbow for now since it does more damage. It's more useful. You can level up your chime, and it does level up the spell buff as well to a certain point, so that way you can do more. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. The Sacred Chime does have has a higher scaling for faith, so it might be a little bit better to use, and if that's the case, then we can go ahead and level up that as well. I do have one of those. I'm now going to put 2 into Ashen Estus so that way I can heal more. Do I care about infusions? I might use the Refined Gem on the Uchi Katana because I want to see if it does better. It might be more effective. Let me just... That's 199 altogether. And that is... 1. So it's better to use a Sharp Gem. And that is about it.
Pretty, I know.
Here's one more thing I wanted to do. And that is the Undead Bone thing. Did I pick up a? No, I didn't. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. This one was definitely a little bit longer, but that's okay. If you like the information I provided you, if you like the strategy that I gave you, definitely like and subscribe. Definitely helps me out so I can help you out. Help me, help you, and everything will go great. I'll catch you guys later.